What's next is a continuation of these climate and sustainability reporting standards. They're becoming more bedded in by the week, quite literally at the moment. The conversations are maturing all the time. And I think the next 3 months sees the first reporters begin to report and begin to have to actually do the sustainability, not just talk about the sustainability. And I think what we're going to see is a rapid evolution of the market. And those Group 1 reporters that start June 30, they're going to start asking for information off their suppliers. So the SMEs, the supply chain participants, whether it's to big business, whether it's to banks, whether it's to government, the Coles, the Woolies, the really big companies in Australia are going to start asking suppliers for information. If they haven't already, it's coming very quick. So I just see an evolution of what we're seeing in the market, which is a formalised reporting expectation. There's a buy-in from CFOs, CEOs and boards. And I only expect that that's going to continue with certainty and quite a fast progression. Yeah, the Northern Hemisphere's made it tough for the last 3 or 4 months, particularly in our industry, in sustainability, ESG, I guess climate. Everyone knows what's happening up there with various political parties coming in and having a very strong view on this. What we've seen here in Australia is it's created some people to hesitate and to not quite commit to the programs that they otherwise might. I think the advantage we have in Australia is that we have a defined legislation. We have a mandated expectation of reporting. It is pragmatic, it is sensible. We haven't gone too far with it, I don't think, and perhaps in the Northern Hemisphere, the thought was they were quite extreme one way and now they're going quite extreme the other way. Whereas as Australians, we've been sensible as we have done in many parts of business and taken a pragmatic view. So I think that having an accepted and legislated expectation of businesses takes a lot of the political or ideological reasons out of ESG and sustainability. And for us as a pragmatic organisation, we welcome the fact that it's become a sensible business performance tool rather than it being a political agenda. It appears like rapid growth. It's been a really interesting few weeks, been an interesting few months. Internally at PKF, there's a huge knowledge jump in the last 6 months. The network was already well across ESG and sustainability, I guess theoretically, but now that we're practically working with a number of clients, the PKF network is seeing the value we can add, not only to their existing relationships, but to the rest of the market. So we've managed to work with some very large multinational companies from inside and outside the PKF network. I only see a massive expansion and a massive growth phase for us, which creates its own opportunities, but its own challenges. But we have some fantastic support from right up from the executive, the chair, the COO at PKF Australia, who are really engaged in this process with us. And so far, it's been overwhelmingly positive, and I expect that to continue.